Was that one of the other ladies from the brothel? Wait, this isn't the brothel. This is the club. Huh. All right. Let's see what the deal is with Troubled Woman. But anyway, like, so this is a very strong... Yeah, exactly. Kiryu goes into battles with other people so that he can leave them behind one by one. So they can be like... go on ahead, I'll hold them back. Don't worry about me, I got this. But, like, Ichiban's power is not being a singular superhero. It is bringing people together. And so far, the people that he's done that with have been, like, the sort of underprivileged dregs of society. The homeless, the poor, the sex industry workers, like temp workers. We got a retired cop. We got a hostess. Like, we have like people that are sort of looked down upon by the rest of society, and in this case, like small business owners in fringe elements. Yes, thank you. Like, and we're humanizing those, we're meeting those people and we are humanizing those people. We're taking people with the label, like, Nanba is homeless guy. But, like, who is he really? We're getting to know who he is as a person and why he is in that situation. We're setting a homeless guy up with the girl he likes. We're working for the brothel owner and talking to the lady who runs this like little small time brothel, because all of the people who work here are either like undocumented immigrants, or they're on the run from somebody or something. They were in abusive relationships and they're just doing what they can to make ends meet. And people are like trying to look after each other. And those are the types of people we're bringing together. It's like the people who are trying to protect one another and come together, even if legally, technically you're outside the law, like you're still trying to like look after people. That's something that this game has done really, really well, that previous games in the series have just paid lip service to. The homeless in previous Yakuza games are basically a mechanic. It's like, oh yeah, talk to the homeless, they know things. Like, no talk about like their situation or the system that put them in that situation. Like, this is really doing a better job of humanizing the disadvantaged than any other game. And what we are doing is actually bringing them all together as humans working towards a common goal. And that is filling my heart up. It feels good. And Ichiban is the right character to do that because he himself is imperfect. Kiryu, like, after a couple of games, establishes himself as an unstoppable superhero. He is just the Superman of this series. He just walks in and solves the problem. Ichiban being imperfect connects to people on a more peer-to-peer kind of level. Whereas, like, Kiryu always felt like he was reaching down to lift people up. If that makes sense. Like, he's a good man with a good heart, but it always kind of felt like he was sort of reaching down from on high to help people. Whereas, like, Ichiban's got like an arm around the shoulder and he's like, let's go do this together. That's kind of the feeling that I get. Does that make sense? I really like this game, and I really like what the theming in this game is doing. And I think that the writing is serving that purpose better than any other game in the series so far. That's the TLDR. Also, Nanbo's a pigeon wizard, but not right now because I changed his job. What's up, troubled woman? You seem troubled. Kamataki Eri. Is that a name we're supposed to know right now? Okay, this is the brothel. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. It looked different. Yeah, absolutely, Evan. The fact that it's party driven and turn based. What? That I expected some shock, but that played itself out differently than I was expecting. Could this be? This is the introduction to the management game, isn't it? It has the feel of that. Ichiban Confections! That sounds like a business we need to be involved with. What a coincidence! That sounds delightful.
野々宮さんは私に代わってうちの会社の社長に就任してくれることになっていたんです。
This is definitely the introduction to the management game. Which makes me feel a little silly that I spent all my money. Looks like it's time to do more gambling. Disclaimer, if you need money for something, don't gamble to get it. That's the wrong way. But it's a video game where I can save and load, so it's okay. However, I did not save and load to get that $500,000 from Mahjong. That was just skill and luck. Well, I reloaded the first time. Because I think I lost the first game, and then I lost, I didn't have enough for the second bet. But generally, we just, yeah, it was just win. This is an actual, you actually sell confections, right? It's not a cover. No, Coder, stop, no! Sell gambling is okay when it's not real money and you don't have a rent payment due. It's more simple-minded than Kiryu. No, I think he's more complex, but he's also a bit more easygoing and childlike. But he's a lot more likely to solve problems through conversation and nuance than Kiryu ever was. Though Kiryu never hallucinated that all of his fights were just Dragon Quest battles.
父や祖父に合わせる顔がありませんよ。
Teacup, that is truly advice to
借
live
金も
by.
できてしまって。
It's advice to live poorly by, but you can live by it.
そう思って不本意ながらもう一番成果を締めようと思っていたんです。でもそんな時救いの手を差し伸べてくださったのが野々宮さんなんです。野々宮さんはもともとうちのせんべい屋の常連さんで、私が赤ちゃんの頃から娘のように可愛がってくださっていたんですけど、うちのピンチを聞きつけて協力を申し出てくれたんです。店の借金を全返済してくれて、その上で俺と一緒にこの会社を立て直して、このうまいせんべいの味を
We are really...
へえ、野々宮さん、男気あるじゃねえか。
This Nonomiya dude has gotten like...
俺はてっきり野々宮さんは
Dude has gotten more image rehab.
ような人間だと思ってたぜ。
他の人にはどうか知らないですけど、野々宮さん、
This Nonomiya dude has gotten like a Nishikiyama level of image rehab.
しかしよ、いくら常連とはいえ社長を引き受けるなんていうか、もっと金を稼ぎたかったのかね。
それもあると思うけど、
Like, we first met him and we were like, wow, what an actual trash human.
偉人町で大きな会社を経営する。それが昔から。
And we keep learning more and more about him, like, posthumously. And it's like, oh, that's really good, actually.
この町に受け皿を作りたいんだってね。
受け皿。
We're a little far into the conversation for that now.
この町ですら居場所をなくしてしまった人間はもうどこでも生きていくことができない。だから俺はそんなどん底にいる行き場のない連中を全員受け入れられるような。
Like, seriously. He always talked about how he wanted to create a safety net, one big enough to catch these people from falling away. Again. Lifting people up, lifting up the disadvantaged. Like, it is such a strong thread in this story.
でかい受け皿を作りたい。乙姫ランドもそういう思いでやってるんだってね。
ご立派な考えじゃねえか。
まあそんなこと言っておきながら従業員に無理させまくるブラック経営をしてたくらいだから。
Yeah, that's the side we got to know first.
でも確かに実際行き場のない俺たちを受け入れてくれたのはこの店だけだった。野々宮さんは本気だったんじゃねえかな。
It's true. He did give 3 people a job when they had no other place to go. Hey, Gold Squirrel is here. Gold Squirrel and friends. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We're having feels and side and sub stories right now, and talking about the Like a Dragon themes of lifting up the disadvantaged and people who have fallen through the cracks in the system. And it's good. It's good feels. We're having big, strong feels today. Having big emotions. We're talking about Nonomiya's intentions of creating a strong safety net to help catch people who have nowhere else to go and give them a purpose and something to do. It's good. How is BioShock Infinite? Man, I played that game like the day it came out, like 6 years ago or whatever it was. 7? 8? I don't even remember anymore. And have not thought about it since. Not because it was bad, just it was one of those like blitz it and drop it types of games.
き受けてくれませんよ。
Good, I'm glad you finished it.
もっとお金に
I'm
なる
glad you
話
enjoyed it.
世の中にたくさんあるんですから。
I liked it a lot when I finished it, and then after like a month or two went
私は
by,
そろそろ帰ります。
it was just sort of
皆
like
さんご迷惑かけて
I
すみま
still
せん
liked
でした
it, but it just kind of faded out of memory.
会社はどうするの？
締め
So
よ
it
う
didn't
と
like
思います
really stick with me as like a great game, but I do remember having a lot of fun actually playing
私
it.
なんかが社長を続けていくのはやはりもう限界です。代わりの経営者が見つからないなら畳むしかないと思います。
If I can't find someone to help me run
こ
things,
のまま経営したところで遅かれ早かれ会社は
I'm not
潰れ
going to
る
be able to run this business if I can't get somebody to
潮
help.
時なんですよ。
I guess
姉ちゃんは
my grandfather's dream dies
大
here.
切なお父さんたちとの思い出が詰まった会社なんだろ？
嫌ですよ本当は。だって私の大好きな
Yo, straight up, if you've ever actually had,
一生懸命育てて
like, if you've ever actually bought snacks from a senbei shop,
でも
they're
そんな
actually
ことには
damn
言われないし
delicious.
赤字続きで従業員もほとんど離れてしまった。もう私には頼る人も打開策もないんです。どうしようもないんです。
Don't worry, Eri.
でも全ては
Ichiban is physically incapable of hearing a story like this and not throwing himself in to help.
何やってんだろう私。本当に情けない。
Whether he knows what he's doing or not.
エリちゃん、
Here it comes.
よし
Yep.
分かった
Yeah.
え
I got you.
姉ちゃん
By the way, Gold Squirrel and Raiders. Hi, I'm Time Wanderer. I play a lot of Yakuza games. I also played 13 Sentinels a couple weeks ago. That game's great. Play 13 Sentinels. Got a really, really good story. I recommend it a lot. I also play a lot of retro games. I have a podcast called The Retro Breakdown. And if you wouldn't mind, maybe please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am trying to actually get that over 100 viewers so I can give it a good URL. Also, we have a Discord where we hang out and talk about things off stream. That's my promo stuff. Back to the sub story.
安心しろあんたの会社俺たちが何とかしてやる
Leave all this company stuff to me and the gang.
え、
The gang is like, no.
いいんですか？
Ram, I don't have one for that, but I
ど
should.
んと任せておけって
Yeah,
ここで
good,
会ったのも
good.
何かの縁だい
Good point.
名前も
Definitely.
一番成果なんて運命感じるじゃねえか
Gotta be fate.
なあ
お前何言ってんだよ本気か
だってよこのまま放っておけねえだろ
Ichiban's like, I'm always talking out my ass. Don't worry about it. What's different now?
野々宮さんの熱い思いに俺共感したんだよ
そりゃ俺も共感はするけどよ。経営なんてそんな甘いもんじゃねえんだぜ。
I knew it. I knew it. I knew this was the entry point to the management
野
game.
々宮さんは
I knew it. I knew it. I knew
俺
it.
たちの恩人だろ行く場所のない俺たちを唯一受け入れてくれたのはあの人だぜ俺は叶えてやりてんだよ俺たちの恩人が志半ばで叶えられなかった夢をさそれがあの人への恩返しになるんじゃねえかって
This is a very Ichiban-like way of going into this. It doesn't matter that we don't know what we're doing. We just have to try to do it. We'll figure it out.
どうせこいつは俺たちの言うことなんて聞かねえ。やってみりゃいいじゃねえか。応援してるぜ。
ありがとうってあれ
お前ならやれる
I know you can
頑張
do
れよ
it.
一番
Good luck.
町の人を救うなんて勇者みたいでかっこいいじゃねえか
Saving the city. Very heroic. Very you.
頑張ってね。
Everyone's like, good job, Ichiban.
やっぱ俺だけ
Later.
春日さん、その本当にいいんですか？
えな
That's some high-level puppy eyes right there.
社長だろうが総理大臣だろうが大統領だろうが何だってやってやるぜ。
Hey!
ありがとう。
本当にありがとうございます。
Like a dragon. Daiichi edition from Nexus.
Ram?
GT Time Wanderer.
Ram, thank you very much for making that purchase. I'm glad it works. It's weird that the profit split, it seems to change by the day. But it's fine. I will still gladly take it. Much appreciated.
春日さん、
おうよろしくなエリちゃん。
I hope you enjoy the game despite having seen so much of it secondhand.
早速うちの会社を見てもらえればと思うんですが。
Yeah, let's go see the company.
わかった。
よっ春日社長。
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 お前らな。
Ichiban's like, oh, that sounds cool, actually. Thank you. You probably haven't seen that much plot. We're in chapter 5. And I've been doing like every side story and distraction I can possibly do beforehand.
ここがうちの会社です。
Yeah!
販売所になっていて、細々とせんべいを売ってます。
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
へえ昔からここなのか。
はい。
Yeah, they're damn delicious and they're cheap.
前は従業員も多かったから、もっと大きなビルに移っていたんです。
Yeah, I'd say by chapter 5, we're really still just kind of setting up the world and the characters.
さあ、事務所は2階です。ついてきてく
And
だ
I
さい。
mean, we're establishing a new cast, a new city, new players, like, in a whole new environment. So this sort of like world building is important. But
へえここが事務所
we're not really it's been probably 5 or 6 streams now since the last time we saw like Arakawa. I say okay, that's not true. This is the 7th stream that I've done of this in general. So it's been probably 4 streams since we saw any of the major players or Kamurocho or any of that. Oh, well, hello and thank you, Evan. Did you not already own Undermine? Because, hey, thanks. Undermine's great. I hope you enjoy that.
すみません。
おう、エリちゃんおかえり。
You guys are awesome. I appreciate
メー
you.
ルで言ってた？
Oh, no, Granny!
野宮さんが
ばあちゃん
うちの会社を手伝ってくれることになったの。春日さん、私の祖母です。私に残された唯一の家族です。
Aww.
体の調子がいい時は下の販売所の手伝いをしてくれたりしています。
鎌滝とめじゃ。
Oh, you all are my family now.
春日一番だ。よろしくな。
うん。ちょっと年がいっとるし、変な髪型や
Thick
が。
build.
骨太でいい筋肉をしておる。なかなかいい彼氏じゃ
I
ない
like her already.
か、エリちゃん。
Immediately.
ちょっとおばあちゃん。
Immediately, I like
彼氏
her.
とかじゃないから。
Instantly.
人の話聞いてた？
はっはっは。
本当にもうすみません春日さん。
いや
No! No! Ah!
なんて鶏が？
その子はうちのペットのコケコッコです。会社のマスコット的な存在でとってもいい子なんで。
Put her in charge of the company!
美味しい卵も産みます。
おおよろしくなコケコッコ。
さて、まずは経営の仕方をお伝えしなきゃいけませんね。レクチャーさせていただきたいので。
Put her in charge of yes! Let's go over the basics of management.
わかった。
Management basic number 1. Put the chicken in charge of the company. Number 2, profit.
経営の仕方を説明します。準備はいいですか？
I'm so ready.
いいぜ。
それじゃあひとまずやってみましょう。
Sorry, I meant not Nugget. Do they really just go straight at it and say Nugget Jr.? Okay. Oh, you know what? I have not listened to that podcast. I have not listened to that podcast clip yet. Pat has a pretty good, albeit not perfect, track record of being right about things like that. But usually when it's on the podcast, someone blows him up within a couple of minutes. So if that didn't happen, it's probably true. All right, this is a business management simulation in which Kasuga takes on the role of company president in order to bring Ichiban Confection straight to the top. If you want to become the best company in Yokohama, you have to reach the #1 spot in the share price ranking. Management is played out in 2 phases, day-to-day business and shareholder meetings. Kasuga will run the business a total of 4 times, then give a financial report at the shareholder meeting at the end of each period. In keeping with good business practices, Kasuga cannot use company funds as his personal piggy bank because his name isn't Trump. Now, the best ways to boost profit is to boost sales. Let's try running the business. Get a feel for how management works. Projected results look that. If we open for business, we're going to lose like 250,000 yen. Should we? Well, I guess there's no choice. Hey, buddy, what's up? What the fuck? What is happening? We're just losing money! I'm hydrating because you said so. Okay, I'll go full camera for your big serious moment. Unless I have to wait for a long time, in which case I'll get impatient and get back to the game. I'm not doing mid-episode cuts for YouTube, so I'm nervous of making people wait too long. Oh, Pooty, I didn't know you streamed. That's an instant follow right there. That's a good shout out. I like that shout out. Follow done. I got an ad, but it's okay. Community, done. I love you all. You are all my family. All right, so let's continue bleeding money. I'm gonna turn my camera off because I don't know what part of the screen I'm gonna. Oh yeah! The employees are very motivated. Oh, I adore this. We're overstocked. So, traffic caused delays. I don't feel that I have any particular, an employee was slacking. I don't feel that I have.
今回の営業結果です。
anything that I can actually do during that?
これは厳しい。
That's a nice pie. I like that. That's good. R2 for fast. I would have hit fast, but I didn't know what was happening. Like, is that good? Should I do that? All right, cool. We lost a half million or a quarter million yen in 1 day of operations. We should probably try to do something about that. Share price dropped. Well, shit.
ランキングがダウンしました。
Hold on. Hold on. I understand how economics works. Sweatshop and large corporation are not mutually exclusive categories. Just throwing that out there. Looking at you, Amazon. As I stream on Twitch.
とまあこんな感じで営業を重ねていきます。どうです？割と簡単で
That's
しょ。
about all there is to managing a business.
ってちょっと待てよ。なんか成功したような口調で話してるけど。
We're broke as hell.
赤字じゃねえか。
痛いところ
Yeah, a little
つきますね
bit.
今うちにはろくな従業員もおらんし、設備も
Our staff is a
ボロボロじ
bunch
ゃ
of deadbeats.
そりゃ普通にやってい
And
た
our
ら
office
黒字には
sucks too.
ならんよ。
じゃあ
Everybody
どうすりゃいいんだ
sucks. Everything
お金を使って
sucks.
設備をグレードアップするとか
Invest.
広告を打つとか優秀な人材を確保するとかしないとダメですよね。
そのためのお金は？
ありません。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。
それを考えるのが
Hamburger
彼氏の仕事じゃ
versus Yakisoba
マジ
Pon
かよ。
maintains as
とんで
the
もない
as
ものを引き受けちまったな。
the true battle of all
じゃ
time.
あとりあえずどうにかして設備とか人に投資するための金を確保
All
す
right,
る
how do we
手
get
立てを考え
money
よう
to
ぜ。
do stuff?
でもうちなんかに出資してくれる人なんていないし、また借金するしかないですかね。せっかく野々宮さんに返済してもらったのにな。
彼氏誰かおらんのか？資産家の知り合いとか金持ちの親友とか。
Do I know anyone with money or a rich friend?
俺は
Lady, I was
ヤクザの
homeless a
無
week
職だぜ
ago.
そんなの言えるわけ。
どうしました？
いや、一人いるな。
Zhang?
というわけなんだよ。頼むよ、ニック大型。
Nick?
この会社と野
Oh!
宮さんの思いを守りたいんだ。少しでも構わねえから。
The dude from chapter 2 that taught us how to use a cell
で
phone!
きねえかな。え
I completely forgot about this guy!
ニック大型
Also, Tuna's great.
一番の人を思う心、すごく胸に刺さったよ。感動した。エモーショナル。お安いご用さ。僕が君の会社に出資してあげよう。
本当か？サンキュー、ニック大型。
だが僕も経営者の端くれ。無条件で金をばらまくほど甘い
Okay.
人間じゃないよ。出資するからには3つの条件を飲んでもらいたい。
条件？
ああ。
Okay. 3 conditions.
マジ
Got
か
it.
よ。やるやる。何でも来いだぜ。で、条件って
What do we got? That woman is eating a giant cracker!
要は僕の渡す準備金も含めて会社の所持金が絶対にマイナスにならないようにしてくれ。
Okay, business can never run into the red.
ただこちらもそれ相応の手続きを踏ませてもらわざるを得ない。ボランティアじゃないからね。それでも構わないかい？
Okay,
え
cool.
もちろんだ。
よろしい。では
Second condition. The company's share price ranking to be
横浜の株価ランキング100位以内の企業になること。
株価ランキング。
okay, damn.
会社の価値を司っているランキングだよ。株価が上がればランキングも。
Okay.
そのランキングで100位以内に入ってくれ。
Should be able to manage that.
会社のポテンシャルを考えたら100位以内なんて余裕だと思うよ。だから緊張感を出すためにも期限を設けたい。期限は後ほど連絡するつもりさ。それでいいかい？
わかった。
Sure.
で、3つ目は
最後の条件は時間はいくらかかっても構わない。最終的に株価ランキングで1位を取ってくれ。
株価ランキング1位。
まあ簡単に言うと横浜のてっぺんを取れ。横浜で一番の企業になれってことだ。
Yeah, we can do that.
それが約束できないような経営者に僕はお金を払うつもりはないんだ。さあ、どうする？
やるに決まってる。
We gonna do it.
よくわからないけど。
I don't get it, but we're gonna do it.
横浜で一番成果を一番でけえ会社にしてやるさ。
交渉成立だね。 OK。 じゃあすぐに支度金代わりに第一段階の出資をしよう。まずはその金を使って設備を整えるなり社員を入れ替えるなり教育するなり好きにするといいよ。
わかった。ありがとうよ。
Okay.
ニック大型。
感謝の必要はないよ。君の会社が無事に育ったらこちらもきっちり
Well,
回収
that,
させてもらうつもりだからね。
Thank goodness we randomly met a venture capitalist. Wait,
羽地や
that money just
やるじゃない
that money just materialized.
なら抱かれてもいいぞ
I'd be all over you if I still had the
だけ
urges.
受け取っておくぜ。
すごいです。ありがとうございます、春日さん。
俺ならニック大型にいいな。それにただもらえたわけじゃねえ。条件
I like
付
this
きだ。
bachan.
資金をマイナスにしない。期限内に株価ランキングを100位以内にする。そして最終的に株価ランキング1位を獲得する。
So it seems.
つですよね。
なあ、ニック大型の気持ちを裏切るわけにはいかねえ。その約束は絶対守らねえと。
100位以内か難しいかもしれんが頑張るしかないの。
じゃあ早速この資金を使ってうちの会
It
社
doesn't like I know it's like several $1,000s there.
準備ができたら声をかけてください。
What?
わかった。
Anonymous? Okay, so usually when I get an anonymous donation, I kind of have an idea of who it's from. In this case, I really don't. And the message didn't really tip it off either. But like, hey, thanks. I thank you for being you. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. So I'm kind of waiting on further, I'm kind of waiting on, like, further context on this Hades story. Hey, thanks for those too. Speaking of Persona 5, which we actually haven't been for a while, but still.
準備はいいですか?
Oh, yeah, okay. I keep forgetting that that's a thing, because, like, any and all Greek mythology has funneled into Hades for me. But I forgot you were playing that.
Oh, easy.
それじゃあ早速やってみましょう。
So what I want to do, probably for the rest of this stream, which is only another 20-ish minutes or so, I am going to I'm gonna probably spend the rest of this stream doing this, and from this we can decide as a community whether this is a thing to do on stream or off stream. Like, do you want me to is it fun to watch this stuff happen on stream, or would you rather me just do all of the stonk stuff on my own and then bring you back in for like the story bits? Because I can tell you with almost absolute certainty, I am going to do all of this. Wow, that is almost exactly like Hades, in Hades. All right. Oh, okay, we have, all right, we got menus. Properties allow you to buy or sell properties as well as improve those you own. We should focus on assigning our employees. Don't tell me now. We have to see if this is boring first. All right, review of assigned employees. Assign to change employees assigned to your properties. Set the sign in each among convections. Okay. Well, Senbei shop, low customer traffic, not due to the quality, but the shop seeming too antiquated. Steady growth should lead to improvements. Sorry. Each property has ability requirements that affect profit. If your product, services, and reputation are not up to par, you may face difficulties in your business like diminishing sales and unforeseen issues. Make sure to stay above the product, services, and reputation requirements by switching around your assigned employees. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Putty. Appreciate that. All right, so obviously the leader, like, all hail Omelette. All right, we got Old Man Hero. Oh, okay, I see. All right, so, all right, let me explain what I think I understand at this point. So, under management, you have, like, the gift, and then the hand with the heart, and then the medal. And each character has different values for each of those stats. So, over here on the left side of the screen, where we're actually assigning our employees, not every character, not every employee, or not every position there necessarily has all of their stats come into play. So the leader had, like, we actually care about all three of those stats. But for the middle one, it's only the product. Only the product stat matters. And for the right one, only the notability stat matters. So actually, as much as I want to make the joke about, like, yeah, have the chicken run the company, because that's rad. The smart thing to do here is to put Tomei in as the leader
任せんしゃい。
because she has the highest overall stats. And then min-max the other two. So Ai-san has good product skill. And Omelette has good notability. And that gets everybody up above. The medal is notability. It says in the bottom left. Which I assume means like promotion? Go to employees, check the details of your employees. Select employees, then employee list. Ichiban Confections currently has 5 employees, but the wages we're paying out are one of the biggest detriments to our profits. This is going to sound terrible, but laying off 2 of the employees... Fuck! I hate this. I hate this. Well, it's time to cut labor. Termination. Let's lay off the old man who's probably been working here for 30 years. The wages of employees who are not assigned to a property are paid in the form of surplus labor costs, which are deducted from sales. Try to avoid risking your business by laying off these employees when conditions are not satisfactory. Great! We should start seeing some improvements now! Can we just call it... Can we just say he's furloughed? Also, I'd like to point out that Eri is over here literally telling us how to do all of this, and it's like, literally, if you knew that this was how to stop bleeding money, why didn't you just do this? Is it because you needed to bring me in to be like, all right, you fire the old guy, newbie? Because, blah. All right, let's get down to business. Yeah! Someone was gonna do it. It was gonna be one of you or it was gonna be me. All right, do I do anything on this screen? All right, the employees are motivated. We're open for business. Traffic caused delays. Theft led to shrinkage. Display is good. Hi, Force. We're running a cracker shop. Yay, profit! Business concluded. We are no longer cracker lacking.
よっしゃーみんなよくやったぞ
Well played. Share price maintained. Yeah! We didn't fall down. Yes, we have our new nugget. Hell yeah! We made a profit.
が出たぜ
すごいやりましたね
All we had to do is cut loot. Jesus Christ. I just realized that we obtained a 5 million yen investment and then immediately laid off 40% of our workforce. Fuck.
ニックさんの資金のおかげですね
No! It didn't have anything to do with Nick's investment. We didn't even spend any of that money.
やはり経営は大事じゃな。
うん人を重視するのか設備を重視するのかやり方はいろいろあるけど今だけでなく未来を見据えたお金の使い方が大事かもしれないね
未来を見据えた金の使い方か経営ってのは決断の連続なんだな
I guess there's more to this than I
奥が
thought.
深いぜ
でも一度黒字が出せましたしここから軌道に乗せていくことはできると思います絶対一番成果を復活させてみせる株価ランキング100
I'm gonna
位を目指して
I'm gonna have words about this.
いや春日社長
おう
As a mini game, this is gonna be fun. Oh! Oh shit, yes! Why? Hey, let me. Why can't I? Do I do it from here? Why? No, I want to. Oh, yeah, Force, I thought you saw. We literally just ran a cracker shop with a chicken, like, as an active employee. That was a real thing. Okay, I have to leave. It was a long-ass day.
そういや明日はまた半品貿易講師のバイトか
今日は部屋に帰って寝るか
そうしましょう疲れた日は早く
Going to bed early is good for you.
そうしましょうって
Welp.
お前も当たり前のように言うな
It's already 11, so...
仲間だしほらさっさと帰るわよ
I really like Saiko a lot.
まさかあいつ俺に惚れたんじゃねえだろうな
Nanba needs to cool it,
いつも
though.
ついてるがそれは愛情の裏返しってやつで
ありえねえよ、心配すんな。
ねえ今晩私がみんなにお夜食作ってあげよっか
Aw.
えお前料理できんのか
できるわよ
Why are we yelling this conversation?
なあちゃん荷物持ってよね
Nan-chan.
仕方ねえな
That is an infantile nickname if I've ever heard
彼
one.
女は仲間ができたことがよっぽど嬉しいんだでも
でも、なんだ。
なんかこれでいいのかなって思う時もあって
Wait,
よ
if what is for the best?
まあ確かに、俺らと一緒に危ねえ橋を
What does
渡
he
ってる
mean? I wonder if this is really for the best.
でも彼女の望んだ道でもあるわけだし、 ああやって元気に頑張ってる。応援すべきなんじゃないのか？
なあ、そうだな。
じゃあちょっと行ってくるから。
Is he just saying, like, I wonder if it's in her best interest to keep hanging out with us while we're doing all this dangerous shit? Because she might be exposing herself.
She even named it.
Oh, man. I miss Miwako already. We sure went hard last night. It was a nice change of pace. Well, time to go to the warehouse.
Ooh.
We gotta get to the bottom of this shady stuff. Can't handle. Nanba's like, man, this heavy labor stuff is hard. I don't like it.
Hi, Shay Shay. 次の人。100万元ね。ちょっと待ってて。
That's
足りない。監督さん、すみません。
I didn't steal it, I swear.
金庫のお金が足りません。
何？今日は急な仕入れが立て込んだからな。
Don't worry, we'll just print some more real quick. I mean,
喂，这个当初讲好的不一样吧？批发价会算你这么便宜，就是因为说好当场付现的。没钱的话，东西我们可要收回去了。
知道了，我去银行抽钱回来。
let me just get your money at the bank.
你们再过来。
这次可要准备好啊！
放心了，相信我。そこで少し待ってろ。
はい。
And he just goes upstairs.
あの木箱は確か。
Uh-huh.
ただの
Uh-huh.
中華料理に紙なんて使うのか？
知らねえよ。
He's literally going upstairs. He said he was going to the bank.
钱筹好了没？
あ、お金はまだ。
And he comes back with a briefcase
何冗談ら。
from upstairs.
偽札？
Nobody could have predicted this. Remember, kids,
偽札に間違い
Kiryu
ない。
never killed the economy.
まさかそんなことが。
だってどう考えたっておかしいだろ。支払いの追加の金はどっから湧いて出てきたってんだ。
銀行で下ろしてきたんじゃねえのか。
いや、現場監督は2階に上がったっきり外には出てねえ。
Okay,
もう奴は
thank you.
1階に降りて
Ichiban literally just pointed out he went upstairs and never set foot outside. Like, he said he was going to the bank and then never left, and then came back with a briefcase full of cash. Like, thank you that someone was like, hey, wait, that's weird.
来た時には
Because no one else seemed to question it.
持ってたんだ。
2階にでかい金庫があるんじゃないのか。そこに大量に金をしまってるとかよ。
だったら最初からその金庫からお金を準備しておけばいいじゃない。
うん、そうだけどよ。単純に準備するのがめんどくさかったからとか。
でも仮に金庫があったとして、それな
There
ら
was a second save, it wouldn't take half an hour.
持ってこれるはずだ。
そうだよな。
だからさっきの営業担当の連中が来た時には実際に金はどこにもなかったのさ。
Honestly, Forrest, when you're working with a Chinese mafia-run import company that pays up front in cash,
そこであの
questions are bad.
覚えてんだろ。 箱の中身を盗み見して、フカヒレやらアワビを見たとき、紙の入った箱があっただろう。
ああ、あの紙束の入った箱のことだな。
現場監督は支払いをする前、あの箱を2階に持って行ってたんだ。
じゃあまさかあの紙が。
多分あの紙は偽札の原料に違いねえ。あれを使って急いで偽札を吸ったんだ。
じゃあ2階に偽札をする設備があるってことか。
ああ、多分な。
そんならここで輸入している商品は全部偽札で買ってるってことか。いくらなんでも大胆すぎねえか。
That is more than a little ballsy.
ありえるわ。ここでは取り扱うすべての商品を現金で買い取ってるの。これだけ大量の取引があるのに全部現金よ。今時さすがに。
Yeah, cash is weird.
まあそうだな。
かたくなに銀行を通さないのには絶対に何か理由があるはず。
Increasingly these days, our concept of money is numbers on a screen.
俺もそう思う。
It's really weird if you think about it.
2人だけで納得してんじゃねえよ。
現金払いにしたいのは偽札を使いたいからよ。銀行振り込みじゃその手は使えない。そして偽札で支払ってるからこそ買取額と同じ値段でレストランなんかに食材を売っても利益がしっかり出るのよ。
なるほど。つまり仕入れがほとんどタダなわけだからな。おまけに偽札は売り手が中国に持って
So
くるから
I literally
日本で足がつく
I
ことはね
literally said this is what it was.
大胆だがよく考えられたしのぎだぜ。社長の馬淵はなかなかの切れ者だ。
Not that it wasn't foreshadowed pretty heavily, so I'm not like.
偽札の洗浄を目的にしてるのかもしれねえ。
マネーロンダリングってことか。
No, the entire economic system, based whether based on paper money or bartered goods, like it is all a system of implied value that only works because we buy into it.
ただ、普通は海外の偽札を作っても日本円に換える手段がねえだろう。銀行に持ってきゃすぐに偽物だとバレちゃう。
Currency has value because we believe it has value, and for no other
現金商売
reason.
の貿易会社をかませることで、それを簡単にやってのけてんだ。
毎日入ってくる食材はロンダリングの隠れ蓑に過ぎねえわけ
That
だ。
is basically the case,
と
yes.
にかくこれで馬淵の不正の尻尾がつかめたってことよね。これをネタに脅して馬淵を呼び出せればね。
待て、ここまでの話は俺たちの推測に過ぎねえ。確実に偽札が作られてる証拠を掴んで馬淵に突きつけなきゃ向こうも出張っちゃ来ねえぞ。
だったら2階に忍び込んで偽札が印刷されてる様子を盗み撮りすればいいんじゃない？
そんな簡単に行くかな。2階はしのぎの要だ。
Yeah, that's yes.
厳しいに決まってるぜ。もしもとっ捕まり
Which makes it even weirder
そんな危険を犯さなくたって偽札を
that they hired a bunch of temps to handle the counterfeit money.
無理よ。帰りのボディチェックが半端じゃなく
Although, flip side of that, if they, for whatever reason, actually got busted with the counterfeit money, they could just blame the temp.
厳しいって言ったでしょ。今から思えばあれは支払い係が偽札を持ち出さないための対策よね。
だったら俺が持ち出す。荷下ろしの方は帰りのボディチェックはねえんだ。仕事中にこっそり俺に偽札を渡してくれねえか。
わかった。やってみよ
絶対に見つからないように気をつけろよ。
う。うまくやるわ。
よし、じゃあ明日で肉体労働ともおさらばだな。
明日は気合い入れてくぜ。
Nanba needs new
じ
socks.
ゃ今晩も美味しいお夜食作ってあげる。スタミナつけなきゃ。なんちゃん買い出し行くよ。
また俺もうクタクタなんだけど。
いいよ、俺が行く。
ねえ、一番は昔ヤクザだったんでしょ？
Was this not ever discussed?
あ
やっぱり怖い場面とかいっぱいあったんでしょ？
Oh man, don't even get him started.
あ、そりゃまあな。でもどこからが怖くてどっからが怖くねえのか、そのハードルって人それぞれだし、 時間が経つとまた変わるもんだし。
でもわかるよ。私も昔の自分だったら今の状況なんて手も足も出なかったと思う。でも今の自分は違うんだよね。何でもできちゃうっていうか、怖いものが吹っ飛んじゃったっていうか。
でも危険だって分かってんならもっと気をつけなきゃ。
平気よ平気。さあ早く行こう。
Why is Sayako out here planting death flags? I don't like that.